So that is why when I have you practice the raw steps, there are all these slides and shuffles. So you stay close to the ground, you stay close to your root. In Wing Chun, we do not want to stay rooted. We both sink and float, but we don't want to get away from our root. Very few flying techniques in Wing Chun.
Should we always sink or not necessarily?
No,
like with boxing,
I can't be sinking if I'm floating.
Okay.
So I should not always sink.
Okay.
We sink and float.
Okay.
But most of the time you sink. I would say most of the time you sink. Wing Chun, though, is a very fluid, moving art, unlike, say, Kempo. Okay?
They're already in a sink.
They are not only in a sunk position, their legs are in a rooted, and it's just a form of thinking. Therefore, this is my rock. You will not move me from my rock. Wing Chun is, this is my path. I'll go wherever I need to go on the path. But to go, I have to be able to move. But I don't want to try to fly because I am not a bird. Okay? One time while sparring, a guy lunged. And I just timed it just right, that with the point where both feet were light, I just did this, just boop. And he just went, blam! What was that? A shove. I mean, that's all it was a shove. But you're not connected to the ground. There's nothing to keep you stationary. So we stay close to our root.
10 toes.
And then sink when we need to, sink when we need to, but we also float when we need to, but we don't fly. That's a little more Muay Thai and stuff like that, which is great in the cage, because no matter what happens, somebody will take you home. It may be EMS, but somebody will take you home, and nobody's going to try and cut off your head. In the bar fight, they may try to cut off your head. Or they may try to make it so you don't get to go home. Different story. So we generally don't fly. I won't say never, but generally. So let's examine combining our footwork, our movement, with the attacks that they represent. Now, step slide left, step slide right, step slide forward, step slide back is merely maintaining that fighting measure, just keeping the opponent in front of me at a distance that I have predetermined. Whether that be I want to box, or I want to kick, or maybe I want to be outside of anything this dude has available so I can kind of maybe verbally jiu-jitsu the fight away before it actually becomes physical. But then hey man, look man, I'll buy you a beer, man, really chill. So I'm using the step slide to just keep myself safe, keep the guy in front of me. If I'm going to attack, let's start with the hands, we'll use a push shuffle. I'm going to push shuffle in and push shuffle out. So for your partner's sake, or you can use a Mukyang Jong. I want to be where I cannot reach. I want to touch him and move out. He wants to keep me from touching him.
Oh, I need to back up.
And you're going to need to back up. Simple game.
Okay.
Go for it.